How I went from eating one jar of peanut butter to now having a spoon or none, even though I have peanut butter every single day in my house. I think that most people avoid foods that trigger them, thinking that if it's out of sight, out of mind, out of my mouth. I really don't think that when you have the urge for a very specific food that you will restrain yourself for too long, maybe for a couple of hours or maybe even a day, and then you will be like proud of yourself, but that thing will keep haunting you. And this is where I believe more in food habituation, exposing yourself to a fearful food, trigger food, more and more until it becomes just food like anything else. Like, think about it. Wherever you cannot have something, you just keep thinking about it. If I tell you don't press the button, you will only think about pressing that button. But if you know you can press the button whenever, why would you do it? You don't need to. And this the same thing with food. In the beginning, yes, just by having your trigger foods around you, you might overeat because it's like you've given yourself the permission to eat. And now you have to prove to yourself that, you can have it whenever you want and you might go overboard. Trust me, with time, the more you're exposing yourself on a daily even to that particular food, the more you will feel that that food doesn't mean that much. It will become just like any other food that you're allowing yourself on the regular. Think about it. Why you're not obsessing about the food that you allow yourself to have? Like, let's take whatever, carrots, let's take strawberries, whatever it is. You can have them at any given time, right? And you're not obsessing about it. You're not fearing them because you know you can have them. What you don't allow yourself to eat, you will constantly obsess. Food habituation is a real thing. And the more you expose yourself, the more you're allowed to have it, the less novelty and the less excitement a certain food will have for you. And that's how you get rid of that fear and overeating on those foods that normally would trigger you into a binge.